Good evening and welcome back to another episode of The Longing, where tonight we are going to not be reading anything. We are instead going to be going to the Halls of Eternity to find more paper. But before we do that, we are going to reverse the clock a little bit, just so there's a bit more on the board. So let's get that done first and foremost. And our usual reversing book of Thus Spoke Zarathustra 1. So, time to gain more time. I'm going to try and get as much as I can, so that, well, I think I'm going to do 2 lots of blue fire time reversals, so that we don't have to worry about it when we get back from going through the Halls of Eternity. It's already done, and we can just get on with reading the next book after that. So, maybe. And time is not quite back to normal. Time is back to normal. So let's do the next one, and then we'll head on over to the Halls of Eternity. So one last sweep of the book. And away we go. So while we're in the Halls of Eternity, we are, of course, going to be making our way through so that we can collect 10 more pieces of paper. I think we're on 30 at the moment. Collecting the next 10 will put us up to 40, and we need in total 132 if memory serves correctly, in order to be able to draw all of the remaining pictures in the stack, which is something we are going to spend time doing, drawing the rest of the pictures. So don't worry about that. We are going to do that. And we are almost there. And away we go. So, off to the Halls of Eternity. Time for a nice peaceful walk, and in that time we're going to have a little chat about not a lot. Let's be honest. It's probably just going to end up being a ramble. We are closing in on the total 400 days. I'm going to turn the music back on. Sorry, I completely forgot that now that we're not reading a book, we can have the music on for this one episode for between locations, because we do so rarely actually have the music on, and it is very good music. But yeah, we are 50. So what's this? This is day 348. So we're at least 53 days minimum until we are done with the 400 days before we wake the king up, or would normally wake the king up. And I may see how I feel at the time of hitting that date as to whether I want to continue wandering the halls of the Mountain King, as it were, and reading books and drawings, etc. Long after the king is supposed to have been woken up, because I'm contemplating just keeping going until we've read every book, until we've collected all the paper, drawn all the drawings. I have no intention of changing the length of each video, so it's going to remain about 10 minutes long per video. I have no intention of changing that at this point. Obviously, there's a few minutes give on that every now and then, but on the whole, the time is going to remain about 10 minutes long. So that basically determines, are we going to be reading every book, drawing every drawing, and continuing to play the longing without waking the king? Or are we just going to wake the king? That is something I'm going to decide a little bit, well, probably right at the time. It may become a last second decision, in all honesty. Yeah. I don't know why, but there's just something about this music that is... It's... I don't know how to describe it. But it fits. I guess it fits loneliness, to me at least. It fits the theme of the longing. The music in that hall really fits. Yeah. The music really is fitting. The ambience, the background, whatever you want to call it. It's good. It's really good. Can't believe we're nearly 400 days in. We've nearly been doing this for a year. Blimey, a year. A year of daily longing videos. Admittedly, there's been one or two that have been released a little bit late, but there has been one for every day. On those ones that were a little bit late, it was either I just forgot to release it, or forgot to set it to a scheduled release, or I was busy during the day and unable to actually record it until nearly midnight, or once or twice even after midnight. So in my mind, they still count. I know there will be those out there that say, well, technically, I haven't done a daily release I haven't done a release every single day. And technically they would be correct, but I would rebut that with technically every video that has been released on a different day, on each day somewhere. Might not be the same somewhere every time, but I don't believe I've released any video more than 8 hours after midnight, which means that somewhere in the world it was still that day, which is good enough for me, I think. There might actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Either way, there has been a video for each day. So I'll take that. I will take that as a win. At some point we actually need to do some moss gathering again. Now that I remember. Because we need to make some more carpet. Okay, so we are here at the door to the Halls of Eternity. And we are going to head into the Halls of Eternity. And I'm instantly going to turn the volume off. Oh, sorry about the brightness. Well, I say volume, I mean the music, because that is very high pitched. So, with all of that in mind, we are now at the Halls of Eternity. We're going to spend some time going through them to get the next set of paper. So that is tomorrow's job. So I'll say thank you very much for joining me today. We will be back tomorrow for more of The Longing. But I hope you have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. Have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we'll be back tomorrow with more of The Longing. Goodbye.